it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. Every February 14th, some of us celebrate Valentine's Day, a day meant for love, but actually has some dark legends behind it. So let's talk about it, because we actually already have 2 podcast episodes for Valentine's Day. I did not write them down, but I know one is on Valentine's Day history, and it was towards the beginning, maybe season 4. And then the other one was on Cupid. So maybe Editing Meg can already come in and tell us when those episodes were. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. So the episodes actually go way back. And the first Valentine's Day episode was from season 2, episode 7. So be cautious going back to that one. And Cupid was from season 5, episode 7. Thank you for that. The source I have for today's episode is walksofitaly.com, and the article is called Valentine's Day, The Unbelievable History You Didn't Know, and it was actually published this year. It was published on January 13th. So, first fun fact, maybe fun wasn't the right word. First fact, let's do that one, is apparently there is a skull of an ancient Roman martyr named Valentine, which is in the Roman Church of Santa Maria in Cosmedin. We all know I don't pronounce things correctly in here. We're just going to move forward. But according to this website, there are actually between 12 to 14 Saint Valentines, because it said that during late antiquity, I didn't know what that means. I know we were all wondering what this word antiquity meant. And according to the internet, it refers to the period of time before the Middle Ages, or the quality of being very old. And I think in this case, it is talking about the period of time before the Middle Ages. But apparently, way back then, Valentine and Valentina were very common. So here are a list of some of the Valentines that Valentine's Day might be based off of or have a connection to. The first one, they said a Spanish hermit. Yeah, we already know Editing Meg. So a hermit is a person living in solitude as a religious discipline. There's also a woman named Valentina. That's all they said. There was no actual facts behind those two. But these next few actually have a couple sentences that were underneath them. So the first one is Valentine of Rome, who was a priest in Rome during the reign of Emperor Claudius II, which was around 270 CE. This Valentine was arrested for secretly marrying Christian couples and aiding Christians prosecuted under Roman law. Then, another Valentine, there is Valentine of Terni, who was a bishop. There's a helicopter. Why is the helicopter still going over the house? Okay. This is the reality of podcasting, people. Okay, I think it's gone. So, back to what I was trying to say. There is Valentine of Terni, who was a bishop in Intermina, which is modern-day Terni, Italy. He was also martyred under Emperor Claudius II because he was known for healing the sick and performing miracles. According to a legend, let's insert some spooky music here. He healed the blind daughter of a jailer, and before his execution, he sent her a letter signed, "Your Valentine," which could be considered the origin of Valentine's Day love notes. And also, it's saying that those 2 Valentine people, men specifically, are the inspiration behind Valentine's Day. Then there's also Valentine of Africa, who is a lesser-known Valentine, but was mentioned in early martyrologies. It said that he was martyred in the Roman province of Africa, which is modern-day Tunisia and Algeria. And it said that the details of his death are sparse, but he is listed as a saint and martyr. I kind of want to skirt. Hold on. Because what do I have next? Yeah, we're going to skirt because I want to look up and see what happens if we type in list of Saint Valentine. website here says there's only 3 St. Valentines. What is this? We're getting distracted. This website said wanted in Rome. Disagree. Don't read my privacy things. It says St. Valentine and all the other patron saints of love in the world. So this website's kind of weird. I don't like it. Okay, we're not reading this website because it's weird and it's creeping me out. Okay, maybe we should put... Interesting. What are they hiding? Not them saying the historical evidence is sketchy. This is weird. So apparently there was 3 St. Valentines that appear in connection with February 14th. And it's the 2 that we said were from Italy and the 1 guy from Africa. But there's still no information on him. Why? I mean, I think let's not go there. But you know what I mean? Beheaded. Yeah, they're only given 2. The priest who was marrying people and the dude who was healing people. Interesting. So where are these other 12? It says there's at least 12. All I know is all these people were apparently martyred on February 14th. But do you think that I stopped there? No. This website also gave Valentine's Day traditions, superstitions that they do in multiple countries. So we're going to start with that. First one, in South Korea and Japan, they split it into 2 days. On February 14th, women give chocolate to both romantic. Is that obligatory? I'm just guessing that means non-romantic to men. Then on March 14th, they call this White Day. Men return the gesture with gifts, opting more expensive like jewelry, white chocolate, or clothing. And then there's even April 14th, which they call, and I quote, Black Day, for singles to gather and eat black bean noodles. In Italy, modern celebrations, lovers will visit romantic spots like Vienna. I think I meant to write Vienna. The home of Shakespeare's Juliet, where they leave love letters and padlocks on Juliet's balcony as a symbol of commitment. All right, first off, it was not Vienna, but Verona, Italy. And Juliet's balcony is at Casa de Giulietta, which is a Gothic-style 1300s house and museum with a stone balcony that is said to have been the inspiration behind Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. In Wales, they celebrate Saint Dwynwen's? It's Dwynwen Day, which is on January 25th. On this day, couples exchange carved wooden love spoons, a tradition dating back to the 17th century. In South Africa, women participate in an old Roman tradition called Lupercalia by pinning the name of their crush or love interest on their sleeve, literally wearing their heart in their sleeve. That is so cute, but also so bold. Go off, people in South Africa. That's so fun. In France, which is known as one of the most romantic countries, they used to host a, and I quote, lottery of love, where men and women called out to find matches. This is now banned. I wonder why. In Saudi Arabia, the holiday is actually illegal, but there's a thriving black market for red roses and heart-shaped chocolates in February. In Denmark, I think this is literally the cutest thing ever. Instead of roses, they exchanged pressed white flowers called snowdrops. And then men also sent funny poems or rhymes called, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's Gaehkebrev, if I'm reading my own handwriting. I'm not even going to try. We're not even going to try. Which is just anonymously, and women try to guess who sent them. In the Philippines, it is a popular day for mass weddings, where hundreds or even thousands of couples gather in public spaces to tie the knot in ceremonies often sponsored by the government. That's kind of cute. And then in Brazil, they celebrate Dia dos Namorados. Listen, we're going to ignore it. It's called Lover's Day on June 12th instead. And this is the day in which they gift exchanges, there's music and festivals, as February is dedicated to Carnival celebrations. But yeah, did you know that? I did not know there was that many Valentines. I remember when we did our Valentine's Day episode, we only talked about those 2 from Italy, the priest and... Actually, did we even? I think we put them as one person. But yeah, there's literally no known explanation of who Valentine's Day is actually based off of. It's based off of many people. who were murdered. We're celebrating a holiday for murdered people. Listen, I said it back then and I'll say it again. Valentine's Day is definitely a holiday that was invented for the greeting card company. Like, I'm sorry, why do we have one holiday dedicated to love people? Like, that should be an everyday thing. We should always show our love and appreciation for people. It shouldn't just be one day. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real. I'm a hater of Valentine's Day. I always have been, and I feel like I always will be. But what about you guys? Did you know any of these facts? Do you think these facts are fun? Like, I always knew Valentine's Day had a dark history. We talk about that in previous episodes, but I just didn't realize all of this was part of it too. This is kind of fun, pretty interesting. But yeah, the next time Valentine's Day rolls around, just know it is a holiday that was based off of many martyred people. We don't know exactly who, but we do know that their names were either Valentine or Valentina. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday where, I don't know what we're talking about, hold on. We're actually going to continue this topic of love and appreciation, and we're going to talk about matcha. Because I'm here for matcha. I love matcha. It's like my newest obsession. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.